Happy New Year! Or at least happy last day of 2018. I hope that you guys aren't completely sick of me because this is going to be my third video that I post today. Yes, I am filming this and editing it and uploading it on the 31st, the very last day of 2018. Because my goal was to get all of my favorites videos up by the end of the year so that way I could start next year fresh, you know, work on some new stuff, do some new things, and then on Sunday, the 30th, I realized, oh crap, I only have one more day to get out like 5 more videos. So I've been posting and editing like crazy just to get them all up. So this last one here that I've got for you guys today is the one that I'm the most excited about. It's the part of my favorites every year that I look forward to. It's my skincare. I love everything, you know, beauty related, makeup and skincare, body care, hair care, things like that. But skincare is definitely like my true love, my passion. It's the stuff that I get the most excited for. It's the releases I get the most excited for. It's just, I just love skincare so much. And there was a lot of really good stuff that I discovered this year, a lot of things that I loved. So I tried to keep my list somewhat minimal. I left out things, specifically if I've talked about them before, like my favorites from Beauty Heroes, my favorites from Boxwalla, my favorites from Art of Organics. If I talked about them in those videos, I did go ahead and leave them out just because I wanted to not make this an hour-long video just in itself, but it still might be because there's still a lot of things that I really want to talk about this year. So I'm going to try to just go in order of brands because that's how I like wrote my little list here. So I'm just going to try to go in order of brands, and we will see how this ends up going. The lighting shouldn't be too bad. It is relatively earlier than I filmed the previous 2 videos you saw today. I filmed those around like 5 p.m. on the days that I filmed those. It's about 3:30, but it's raining today. All of a sudden, this rain just like came out of nowhere. It was supposed to rain, or at least it was predicted to rain on Christmas, but then it never did, at least not in my area. I think it rained in other parts of the valley, but it's raining today, of all days. I don't understand. But actually, you know what? I don't mind that so much because the one thing that I hate about New Year's is the fireworks. I absolutely hate that the streets get filled up with smoke because there's so many people in my neighborhood popping fireworks, you know, on New Year's Eve and into New Year's. And I especially hate that, you know, because it happens at midnight. People get all excited and they pop these fireworks. And, you know, I don't mean to be like a total buzzkill, but I have a kid who most of the time goes to sleep around midnight just because we're very, I'm a night owl myself, and he's sort of like taken after me because, I'm sorry, I'm talking about things that are not skincare related. But anyway, I'm hoping that this means that there won't be as many fireworks tonight at midnight in my neighborhood if it's still raining and it's like wet and stuff. But yes, it's raining. Okay, so let's get started. I was feeling very pink today, apparently. Half of my sweaters are dirty. I haven't done laundry in a while. This is what I came up with. Okay. So I was going to break this up into categories of cleansers, blah, 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 whatever, but I don't have time to do that. I don't know how long my kid's gonna sleep, and I need to get this done. So I'm just gonna go in order of brands. So the first one that I wrote down, let's just talk about Bella Ora. I discovered Bella Ora this year, and I absolutely fell in love with a few of their products. I did a review for their entire line, which I can link down below if I've got enough room. My description is going to be kind of crowded, but I can link it down below, or you can search it on my channel if I don't. But I reviewed the whole Bella Ora line, and then later on this year they released 3 new products. One of those products you saw in my body care favorites already. So the 2 products that I love from the main line are the cleanser, the gentle purifying cleanser, and the antioxidant booster. I find that these work so well for my skin. I really love the whole line, but these 2 products in particular are ones that I would recommend. If you wanted to try from Bella Ora, but you didn't know what ones you wanted to try specifically, or you couldn't afford the whole line or something like that, these are the 2 that I definitely think from the core collection that would be great for everybody's skin type. So the Gentle Purifying Cleanser it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a purifying cleanser. It really, really helps reduce my redness. I love to use this in the mornings with a cleansing grain of some kind. I'm going to talk about one in a little bit. But this, when I use this, my skin definitely is, it helps with breakouts, it helps with redness. I've already been through one full size. I think I'm about halfway through this, and then I also have, you know, in the new packaging, because I just absolutely love this cleanser. It's so good. And the antioxidant booster, I definitely think is a serum that everybody would get benefit from. You can mix it in with any moisturizer that you use, or if you use another serum that's kind of creamy. What I like to do is mix this in with a moisturizer. Whatever my day moisturizer is what I'll use. I think this is great. It really, you know, it boosts your skin full of antioxidants and really good things to help your skin look and feel its best. So those are my two favorites from the core collection. From the new, I think they're calling it the custom collection, it's 3 new products, 2 of which are for skincare and 1 of which is for body. I haven't actually tried the second skincare item yet, because this works, the other skincare item I think is like another hydrating tonic, or it's a hydrating something, but I feel like this does such a good job hydrating on its own. I haven't even picked up the other one yet. So this is the Rapid Repair clarifying elixir, and this was an elixir that's made for acne prone skin, so people who've got acne, who deal with, you know, hormonal acne, who deal with acne like I do. This has been like a serious godsend. I'm already halfway through the bottle, and I think I've only had it, I want to say like a month or maybe a month and a half I've been testing it, but this stuff is great, especially around this time of year, because my skin has been acting up more than usual because of, you know, holiday stress. You're dealing with families, you're dealing with, you know, all the things that, with the holidays, just like everything, shopping and planning and baking and whatever. And then of course there's the excess of sugar in cookies and treats and whatever. My skin is just like out of control more than normal because I've been trying to keep the sugar under control. It's exceptionally hard, especially around this time of year. And this has been great at helping heal acne, helping keep it sort of at bay, not letting it sort of bubble up. I don't know a better way to describe that, as bad as it would if I weren't using this. So I use this morning and night. I drop it directly onto my face, like areas that need it the most, so that way I'm not wasting any on my fingers. But this stuff is great. If you're looking for an incredibly effective acne serum, check this one out. And it also ticks the box of hydrating serum too. This takes the place of whatever hyaluronic acid serum step or whatever hydrating serum step I usually would do. This works as my acne treatment and my hydrating treatment. It's really a great product. So if you've got skin like mine, I definitely would recommend these 3 things from Bellora, because they really are, they're really great for acne prone skin especially. Okay, so let's talk Leilani. Okay, so 2 of my favorites, I mean, I love all of Leilani all year long, but 2 of my favorites that I especially loved from this year were the Pamplemousse Enzyme Cleanser. This is just such a great oil cleanser. It smells so good. I love it mixed with Honey Love, which is another favorite. I just didn't bring it in here because I don't have a current jar open. I finished a jar earlier this year and I just haven't broken into my new one. But if you mix a couple of pumps of this with a scoop of Honey Love, oh my god, your skin will just look and feel so incredibly soft. I also recently tried this mixed with the Bless Balm, which also makes a really amazing, like, exfoliating moisturizing cleanser. So if you have those 2 products, definitely try that out too. Try out mixing a couple of pumps of this with a little bit of scoop of the Bless Balm. Such a great combo. And I also really, really love the Melly Glow mask. It's the Illuminating Nectar Mask. It's the one made with honey and like fruits, hyaluronic acid. I've been through, I think this is my 2nd jar of this. I have a 3rd jar. God, I just absolutely love this stuff. It literally makes my skin glow. It's incredible. But I really love all of Leilani. You cannot go wrong with anything that she does. Maybe I'll do, I was talking about in another video, I was thinking about doing like rediscovering my favorite brands next year, because I'm trying to figure out what content I want to put out. So maybe I'll do like a rediscovering Leilani video, because it's been a while since I've talked about any of her products. So another Hawaiian brand that I loved this year, and I love every year because honestly, what's not to love? It's really amazing, is Mahalo. Does that really surprise anybody? Mahalo is always on my list. I cannot not talk about Mahalo. Oh my god. So these are my favorites. So this is what I like to do for Mahalo. Like every once in a while, I'll just use Mahalo for like a week straight and I won't do anything else to my skin. I'll do the Unveil, which is like my favorite cleansing product of all time. Like no matter what comes out, the Unveil always like has my heart. Oh, I did my ambassador pick from Beauty Heroes with the Mahalo Unveil and the Bean. And yeah, I cannot not use this product. It's so good. I think I've been through like 3 jars of it now. So I'll do the cleanse and then I'll do a couple of pumps of the new product, the Hawaiian Hydration. I need to do my my review of this. I've been using it for over a month now. I wanted to make sure I had used it for a very, very long time. I see it's like this brown color. Oh, it smells so good. I wanted to make sure I had used pretty much most of the bottle before I'd done my review of it because it's a very, very expensive product. It's $140. I wanted to make sure that I, you know, did a very, very thorough review before I did that. Not just like, oh my god, I love it. Like, you know, that tends to happen when new products are released. But I wanted to make sure that I really dedicated a long time to that product before I put out my review, which I will be doing early next year, I hope. But that stuff it's incredible. It is so much more than a hydrating serum. It works so well on my acne. It's just like, I love that stuff. And then what I'll do on top of that is the Rare Indigo. So that the Rare Indigo just seals it all in. God, look at that color. Man. Oh, and that scent. If you have not tried anything from Mahalo and you really want to, these are the 3 products that I would recommend for like a daily skincare routine. Cleanse, you can do it morning and night. I love this as a morning cleanser as well, and just like jump into the shower. Your skin will feel so soft and incredible. Hydrate and sort of like serum. It's like all your serum steps in one. And then moisturize. I even use this during the day and night. It's just like, it works so well for my skin. And then if you want to add in, you know, any kind of treatment mask, of course, pick up the Bean because it's truly an exceptional mask. It brightens, it firms, it moisturizes, it detoxifies, it does all the things. It's so good. It literally some of the best skincare. And again, it's really great for acne prone skin. It's expensive skincare. It's, you know, probably not in everybody's budget, but it is so, so good. I've loved Mahalo for years now, and it's such an incredible line. A favorite that I don't have here is the Osmia Black Clay Soap. That lives in my shower and I don't have a box for it anymore. But what I like to do in the shower is usually I'll do the detox, the Black Clay Soap from Osmia, and then I'll use the Bella Aura Cleanser with some cleansing greens, which my favorite from this year have been from the Granola Goat. This is one of her newest formulas. It's the Fresh AF. But I've also gone through 2 of her old formulas, the Refresh and then the Radiance. I feel like this might be a different version of Fresh AF. I don't know, but the other one had like some other stuff in it. But I do also have a new bottle of her Radiance formula. So you can see I've used already half of this bottle. So that's what I'll do. I'll use the Black Clay Soap from Osmia. It's like exfoliating but non-drying, and it really is also great for acne. And then I'll mix these 2 together as like my purifying, exfoliating face wash. So I really love the Granola Goat cleansing powders. If you've never tried them, definitely go check them out. She's got very affordable skincare. The cleansing grains especially are like my favorite product that she makes. So those are those two next favorites. I also discovered Edible Beauty this year and have totally fallen in love with their skincare as well. Some of my favorite things, I will be talking about them a lot more next year, but some of my favorite things that I'm using right now are their beauty boosters. The 2 that I've got that I'm testing are the Probiotic Radiance Tonic and the Turmeric Beauty Latte. These act as like hydrating serums. They're like sort of multifunctional. So the Probiotic Radiance Tonic is to clear and restore, and then the Turmeric Beauty Latte is to calm and brighten, which I love those kinds of things on my skin. I'm like clearing my skin, calming it, brightening it. Those are great things. I love those. And then I also really love the Cocoa Bliss Intensive Repair. I know that there are some people who have issues with like coconut oil on their skin, but I literally have zero issues using any product that has coconut oil on my skin, which a lot of the edible beauty products do. So if you know that you do, you might want to stay away from the edible beauty products, but I find that these they help my skin so much. The Cocoa Bliss Intensive Repair, especially at night, I will layer on a thick layer of this after I've done all my other skincare, and my skin literally like repairs itself overnight. There are a few things that I can use. I want to do like my favorite nighttime moisturizers as a video too. So that'll be coming next year at some point. But I love using that at night after I've used, you know, the other edible beauty skincare. It really makes my skin just like repair. It feels great. It heals up acne. It doesn't cause more acne, at least not for me. But another moisturizer that I've been loving, I've been loving this year. Sometimes I can't remember when I discover things, but this is a new one for this year. It's the Bristol & Sussex Balance Moisturizer. It's pH and oil balancing facial moisturizer. It's got hyaluronic acid, some ceramides, vitamin C, B, and E. I'll just show you that real quick. Again, of their 3 products, this one is definitely the standout for me. I love the texture of this. It's sort of like almost moussey. I love the scent of it. I love the feel of it. I especially loved mixing it with the antioxidant booster from Bella Ora. Those two worked really great together. It really boosted the moisturizer. I can use this day and night. It really keeps my skin moisturized all day and all night long. There's no issues with it not keeping my skin feeling great. It makes my skin feel, ugh. Beside the Skin Dew from One Love Organics, which I already talked about in my Order of Organics video, so I didn't bring it back in here. That one is another favorite moisturizer from this year. But this one was another favorite moisturizer. I also continue to love the Skin Owl Beauty Whip. I especially love this on nights where my skin is like out of control and I need some healing and repairing at night. This is amazing for people with acne prone skin. I will layer a very thick layer of this on because it's an overnight mask slash, they say it's like a primer. You can use it as a primer. I don't use it during the day though, like a moisture mask or an overnight mask, things like that. I use this only as like an overnight moisturizing treatment, so it's technically like my nighttime moisturizer. And again, this is like another one of those products where it repairs and heals my skin overnight. I like to use very heavy moisturizers at night that are like repairing because that's what my skin needs, especially for the lack of sleep that I get. I need some heavy duty moisturizing, repairing going on at night, and this one definitely does for me, especially when I'm having a real acne flare-up. That's what I always turn to. So from Earthwise Beauty, what I loved this year was, of course, the Resiliency Serum and the Yasuni Balm, which I've talked about in my box wallet video, so I didn't bring them back in here. But I'm also continuing to love the Nap in the Meadow Serum, which acts as like my hydrating serum. I'm still finishing up like an old bottle of this, but this stuff is incredible. It's calming, it's soothing, it's redness reducing, it's hydrating. It's just really, it's another one, it's just another incredible Earthwise Beauty product. I talked a lot about Earthwise Beauty, especially that's great for acne prone skin, so I can link that video down below if you haven't checked it out yet. But the Yasuni Balm is on it, the Resiliency Serum is on it, and the Nap in the Meadow is on it, along with a lot of other of her products that are great for acne prone skin. So a couple of other sort of like standalone products, Celise Skincare's Hibiscus Rose. This was the scrub that I created with Celise. I did talk about this a little bit in my, I can't remember which empties video it was, but the owner of Celise has passed away. But this is still available on the website. They did close down the shop for a few weeks, but they did open the shop back up. So I'm very, very happy that they're continuing on with Celise's legacy. But of course I have to mention that this is a favorite product of this year because I did help create it, and I do still highly suggest that you support Celise and, you know, support her family members and things like that through her shop. But that's a really great scrub. It's become my favorite of the scrubs. I used to really love Lavender Jasmine, but the Hibiscus Rose is definitely by far a favorite, not just because I helped create it, but because it really does work so much better on my acne than the Lavender Jasmine one does. I also really loved the 5 Yena Mist this year. I got to discover those. The summer scent, this one's all gone, but this one is incredible. I absolutely loved it. It's hydrating. It feels great. It really is like light and perfect for the summer. I'm still finishing up my autumn one, but I do need to pull out my winter one here soon, so I can give that one a good trial during the winter season, so that way I can do my collective review of all 4 of the 5 Yena Mists after I finish the spring one next year. So another brand that I got to discover and I totally gushed about in a review I did for them this year was Namari. Absolutely love Namari. It's a totally vegan skincare line, luxury skincare. I absolutely love every single thing in her line, but a few of the standouts were Kokon, which is her it's like creamy cleansing concentrate. Oh, it's so good. It's like a vegan version of the honey mud from May Lindstrom, except I like this one better, not just because it's vegan, but because it just works so much better for my skin. Sorbet, which is her beauty balm. You guys, if you have never smelled Sorbet, you friggin' need to. I could smell this stuff all day long. Oh, I need her to make this into a perfume. She made her Jewel, which was her version of Elixir, which is her facial oil that she turned into a perfume, but I need Sorbet in a perfume. I also really love Tao, which is her mist, and it was the first thing that I showed you. Oh, the mist on this is so fine. Oh, it feels so good on the skin. So I really love Namari. If you did not check out that review video that I did for her, please go check it out. Oh my god, her line is so luxurious and so good. If you're looking for a line to splurge on that you haven't tried anything yet, check out her line. She also did recently release mini, so you can try the whole line in mini sizes before you invest in the full sizes, which I think is fantastic. So another range that I really loved this year that is more affordable is the Woodlot range. I didn't bring everything in here, but you just go check out my review of Woodlot because I absolutely loved all of the products in the Woodlot range. A couple of my favorites were the Nourishing Facial Toner. It's rose water and hyaluronic acid. It's in a little bit of a different, it's like in a dropper dispenser instead of like a pump, which most traditional hyaluronic acids come in, at least I feel like. And then the Nourishing Facial Oil, which was just like a great facial oil. It had things, what did this have in here? It's got like rose hip, olive, apricot, jojoba, shea butter. I'm using the pie oil right now for like a skin, like I'm using a very specific skincare regimen right now, and I'm using the pie as like the oil step in my serum. The oil step in my routine, but I feel like this would make a good replacement for that too, because that is just rosehip oil. This has like other ingredients in it too, which I think are really great. Okay, so what else have I got? I've got a lot of sort of like standalone. You know what? This one, I'll talk about Live Botanical first. I loved Live Botanical this year. I've talked about them in numerous videos. I did talk about them in my Art of Organics video. So the Luna Renewing Concentrate and the Hyaluronic Acid Serum are definitely on my favorites list. I just didn't include them again because I've already included them in another video. But another product that it was not included in Art of Organics was the Blue Tansy Babasu Balancing Whipped Serum. I love this stuff. I would use this as sort of like, I can't remember if I was using this as the last step in my skincare routine, like as a moisturizer or not. I might have been using it as a moisturizer because I think I used like some hyaluronic products underneath and like another serum to sort of make this be like my moisturizing step. But this is really great, again, if you've got acne prone skin, oily skin, because it really does help balance, control, you know, skin issues, and it's calming because of the blue tansy. It helps with redness. I really like that. It comes in new packaging now. It comes in the violet glass jar, but I love the texture of this stuff. I love the scent of it. I love everything about Live Botanical, basically. Like, if you need affordable skincare, but you want to make sure that your skincare works, like you don't want to buy a Cure, because let's face it, a Cure is not the best. It's affordable, but it's not the best. You want to go with Live Botanical because they are incredible ingredients and they're incredibly effective for how inexpensive most of the products are. The Luna Balm is, I think, the most expensive product at $60 of the full size, but you can buy a mini size of it for $24. And then I've also got a coupon code that'll save you guys even more money, so it just makes it even more affordable. And I highly recommend anything from Live Botanical. Everything that I've tried has just been absolutely stellar. There hasn't been a single product where I've been like, well, that's kind of a dud. It's just like everything is great. Everything works amazingly well. It's, again, high quality but affordable, which you can't really beat. So that's Live Botanical. Let's talk about some other things. I also really loved the Kahina Giving Beauty oil cleanser. I rotate my oil cleansers so much it looks like I don't use them that often, but it's because I have so many, I'm rotating through each one. And I tend to reach for the Mahalo's Unveil before I reach for anything else, which is why that one looks way more used than my other oil cleansers do. But this is a great oil cleanser if you are into more, if you don't like tropical scents. Like the Unveil is very like peppery and lemon. The Pamplemousse from Leilani is more like tropical and floral. This one is much more like, it's just much more mellow and like tansy. So if you don't like tropical or florally scents, this would be a good one to go with, but they all work great. They all emulsify with water. They all completely break down makeup. I love all three of those. You really can't go wrong with any of them. It's just sort of dependent on your scent preference. I also continued to love the Lil Fox Jungle Glow. This was featured in a Beauty Heroes box, I think last year, and I'm like at the very, very end of my jar. I just absolutely love this stuff. On days where I'm not taking a shower, but I want to make sure my skin is nicely exfoliated and it gives it like that nice glow, this is what I pull out because honestly it does the job. Ugh, it smells so good too. It works really great. It's chemical as well as a very little bit of physical exfoliation. That stuff is just fantastic. It's next to the Flower Ball products. You know what? This is probably my favorite product from Lil Fox, and then I like the Flower Ball products like the scrub and the body oil that was featured in Art of Organics. I just love those things. Let's talk about a couple of mists real quick. We've got the Audacité Aloe and Immortelle Hydra Repair Treatment Mist. This just recently came into my life and I'm like obsessed with this stuff. It is incredibly hydrating. It makes my skin feel so good. I love to use it, you know, mists, any mist in between serum steps, in between moisturizers, in between masks and whatever. I mist pretty much, you know, 10 times throughout my skincare routine, and I just love this one so much. This is so good. I haven't tried any of the other Audacité mists. I know they have, I think, 2 other formulas, but this one is my absolute favorite because it's great. It's like it says, it's hydrating and it's repairing. It says use instead of a lotion, but I would not use not a lotion, but I can see how it's, I mean, it is hydrating, but I wouldn't replace a lotion with it. So I don't know, take that with a grain of salt. The other mist that I really, really loved this year was the Maya Chia Optimist Hydrating Essence. I mean, as you guys know, I'm super into hydrating mists, hydrating serums, hydrating masks, hydrating products, just all around. I love hydration. I really came into it this year. And this one from Maya Chia is also fantastic. It's got another fine mist on it. The scent, again, is just like incredible. Oh, I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. If you've never tried anything from Maya Chia, I would definitely pick up the Optimist or the Super Blend, which I didn't bring in here because I included it in my Beauty Heroes video. The Super Blend is their other product, which is just like so, so good. So another sort of like facial tool, or like a facial tool that I really love is the BFF from Holistic Beauties. This is a silicone facial brush that you use to massage in gel cleansers, or foaming cleansers, or any kind of cleanser that's not an oil cleanser, though you could break down an emulsifying oil cleanser with this. I just haven't. It lasts. I haven't even charged this thing since I got it, and I've had it for a couple of months. My kid plays with it every so often. He'll just like, you know, get it and rub it all over his face. He loves the vibrating effect of it as well. I haven't had to charge this thing. I think they say it lasts like 100 uses before you have to charge it, which is totally accurate because I've never charged it. It came fully charged and it just still works, but I love using this with gel cleansers, especially like the Naturalogic Balance Cleanser. We'll talk about Naturalogic in a minute. But I absolutely love it with gel cleansers. It just, it creates a deeper foam or a more intense foam for a deeper clean. Like if you don't have one of these types of vibrating silicone facial tools to wash your face with, look into one, and they're worth the investment, because I think that these things are just, they're absolutely so much better than just using your hands, because it breaks down a lot more dirt, a lot more makeup, and it really gives your face a deeper clean. So I know that I ended my video last year on brand find of the year, and I didn't actually mean to leave Natural Logic for last. I had written it somewhere in the middle of my list, but the way that I had pulled stuff out and I had put things together, Natural Logic has its own box because I keep all of her products together, because anytime I pull out the Natural Logic products, I just want to use them all together. So that's just kind of how it worked out. So I talked about Natural Logic being my favorite discovery from last year. Natural Logic was a continued favorite this year. The products that Tony makes literally are some of the best on the market that I've tried from any brand. Her formulas are incredibly effective. The ingredients are fantastic. They literally just work so amazingly well for my skin. So I guess let's talk continued favorites. So the Omni Moisture Cream, as you can see, as you will be able to see when this focuses, maybe, that I've used a lot of this. This is one of my favorite nighttime moisturizers. God, I just love this stuff so much. It is, again, incredible for my skin, keeps it moisturized all night long, and it acts as sort of like a repair for my skin. It's so good. Other continued favorites are the Balance Cleansing Gel. Where did it go? Balance Cleansing Gel. I've used up a whole bottle of it already. I'm on my second bottle. This stuff is so good. She is working on releasing a new formula of it, which I do have a little bit of. I'm hoping she releases it soon, because I need the new formula of it. It is so much more lush and plush, and it makes my skin feel so much better than the original formula. So good. I'm teasing you with this one because she doesn't currently have it on her site, but her Hydrate Mist, Tony, we need this back. We need the Hydrate Mist back. I absolutely love the Hydrate Mist. The Balance Mist is also fantastic. It's, you know, another product that's not on the website right now, but I hope she brings it back, because it's, again, so great for my skin. Balance Daily Moisturizer, another product I'm tempting you with that you cannot buy currently. I love that stuff. I've already been through a full-size bottle of it. What else do I really love here that you can buy? The Flourishing Cleanser is another amazing enzymatic, it's sort of like a cross between an oil and a cream cleanser, because it breaks down into an oil on your skin, but it is it's like a creamy cleanser, but it emulsifies with water. So what else is good here? What else can I tell you? Rarefy, her Flawless Serum. It's a blue tansy. Like, just look at the color on this. The color of this serum is incredible. So good. I love to mix this in with my Omni Moisture Cream at the end of the night. Just so good. The Ancient Earth Micro Exfoliate continues to be one of my favorite products. I do have a new jar of it. It, for some reason, is leaking a little bit. I'm not quite sure why. It's got like residue in there, but it's a new bottle for me. I have finished a full size of that already. What else do I love that you can still buy? The Unmask, which I actually don't have in here because I cracked the lid on it. I need to get a new lid for it. But I cannot tempt you with anything else, because everything else I've got in here no longer is available, like the Luna Mask. There's a Hibiscus Berry Hydrating Enzyme Mask, which is one of the first products she sent me. I wish she would re-release this, because I really, really love this. So we're ending off 2018 the same way we ended off 2017. Me professing my undying love for Natural Logic. If you have not yet tried any of the products from Natural Logic, like, what are you waiting for? I've been raving about them for over a year now. Tony's formulas are just like incredible and fantastic, and I cannot wait. She's working on a lot of new stuff, as well as she just packaged all of her products. She released 9 at the time of the repackaging, and she's working on, I think, bringing some back, but then also like releasing new ones. So I can't wait for all of that. I'm just really, really excited for that. But yeah, that is all of my skincare favorites. Definitely the longest of all 4 of my favorites videos. But this one is always my favorite one to do, because, or my favorite category to do, because I love skincare so much. I have so many favorites. Literally, if you told me to pick like 10 of my favorite products or whatever, it would be impossible because I love so many things. There are just so many amazing brands doing so many amazing things with skincare. It's so hard for me to like limit it because I just love so much. I really do. So if you have not already checked out my makeup favorites and my body care favorites, I also did post those today. Go check out all of my 2018 favorites. I've got my Art of Organics top 5, Beauty Heroes top 5, hair care favorites, my Boxwalla year in review. Pretty sure that concludes my 2018. That's like everything that I've got. So I'm gonna have to see how this year goes, whether or not I'm gonna do this format again, because last year and the year before, my favorites, my compilation favorites videos they did have quite a substantial number of views. I think over 6,000 they're both up to. So if these don't do that well, I won't do it again this way next year, because I want to make sure that, you know, my videos are being watched, because otherwise what am I doing this for? But so yeah, we'll see. Let me know if you guys like this format. You know, give the videos that you guys like a like hit the thumbs up button so I know what it is that you guys like to watch. That's really the only way that I know what to keep doing and what to stop doing, is if things get less amount of likes, then I know that, okay, that not as many people like this, as if, you know, a video has a lot of likes, that you guys like watching that. I typically don't tell you guys, you know, subscribe to my channel. I don't tell you to like videos. I do tell you to comment, but I mean, that's few and far between as well. I don't really like to tell you guys to subscribe and like my stuff, because that's just not how I operate my channel. If you guys like my stuff, you're gonna subscribe. But for the coming year, if you like the content that I put out, please just give it a like, because, you know, things are down view-wise in, you know, I guess across all of YouTube. It's not just me. I've heard a lot of people echo the same sentiments. So if the content that you like to watch, you want to keep watching it, you know, give your favorite creator, you know, a like and a comment every once in a while, because it helps us know that you guys are still there watching and we're not just sort of like talking to dead air. But I hope that you guys liked this. If you liked this style better than one long hour-long video, let me know. And if you didn't, also let me know. Just talk to me next year. Let's chat more in the comments. I know that I'm terrible about responding to comments sometimes. You know, I've got a busy life. I work a 40-hour-a-week job, sometimes more than 40 hours a week. I have a 2-year-old, I have a house. But I like to hear from you guys. Even if I don't respond, I'm reading every single one of your comments. I really like to know that you guys like me, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a person that's always looking for validation. Like, I don't need validation in my life, but sometimes, I mean, it's nice to feel wanted or needed or appreciated. You know what I mean? There's so many bloggers these days. It just, you start to feel lost amongst the chaos. So yeah, I mean, that's part of why I want to sort of switch things up next year, is because I feel like in order to stay relevant or not get lost, I need to start doing things differently. But anyway, that's enough for this video. I need to go edit this and get it out before 2019 hits. So I hope that you guys had a great year. I hope that you guys have enjoyed my videos this year. Let me know what you want to keep seeing more of. Let me know what you don't want to see any more of. Let me know if you have any video ideas. Let me know just what you guys want to see from me in 2019, and let's work on it. So I will see you guys in whatever video happens to be my first video of 2019. I don't have anything planned. I didn't film a Beauty Heroes video because I'm doing something a little bit different for this coming month. So I don't know what my first video will be, but I will see you in it, and I hope you guys have a great new year. Bye.